And right now, the NBA champion Knicks are doing a victory lap in New York's Canyon of Heroes, which is on track to be the biggest parade in the city's history. And team owner Jim Dolan announced that one of the team's next stops will be, take a look.
We just did receive an invitation from the White House, which we accepted. We still have to figure out the details, et cetera. But, you know, yes, of course. I mean, you know, look, I invited the president to come down for the game, right? He is a friend. I've known him for 30 years, and I'm very proud to bring the team to the White House.
So, will the players be on board with this? Because no NBA team has ever accepted an invite to the White House while you know who has been there.
Do you think you know who will stay awake for the photo?
I have a great answer for that, but I can't say it to you.
Tell me later.
I will tell you later.
I think this puts the players in a really precarious position, merely because Jim Dolan is admittedly a good friend of Donald Trump's, and to now put that on the players, your boss, the owner of the team you play for, is extending this offer, accepting this offer. I know you might get people that refuse to go. I just think it's not fair to take any of the flowers and the beauty of this moment and its unity and try to then place it on the players' back.
I totally agree. I think it puts the players in such an uncomfortable position because it was honestly the first thing I thought of once they won the championship as a new Knicks fan is I'm like, oh no, they're gonna get invited to the White House and there's gonna be this political discourse. Should they go, should they not? I think they should go if they want to, if they're comfortable going, because the White House is bigger than any one president or presidency.
It's our house.
They've earned the right to go as champions, but I also think they have the right to refuse to. If any individual players don't want to, that's their decision. And I also think they can use the big platforms they all have. I mean, these guys have millions of followers on social media. If they want to stand up for causes or if they want to potentially critique this administration, there's a way that everyone should win. I don't think it's fair if they do all decide to go. I don't think they should get hate for it. It's their place too.
Recently, they were at the White House trashing Michelle Obama. I mean, you know.
You mean the UFC?
Yeah. It's kind of.
Well, but you know what?
The indignity of these poor guys having to go down there.
But
you know what?
But I have to say that I don't agree with the Republican position. I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree with J.D. Vance. I was nice to him. I respect the position. Yeah. I respect the office. And so I'm feeling two ways about it. Like, yes, maybe you have to respect the White House. You don't have to respect who's in the White House, though.
But I think there's a reason why every single, the previous 5 NBA champions crowned during the Trump administration refused to go. I think there's a reason for it, and that's because he politicizes the events that come before him.
Right,
that's one of the problems. I don't think you can separate Trump from the White House, even though we would like to, because it is the people's house. He doesn't treat it like the people's house.
I want them to go.
Do you?
I want all those black men to stand in our house and remind all of those people, as we try to remind
the vice
president, that when you try to destroy one part of history, you're destroying all of our histories. And they, as champions, not only as amazing basketball players, but as people who were down and came back up. This is what this looks like.
Yes.
This is what this looks like. So I want them to go. I want them to go, if only so the kids know that nobody can keep you down if you are rising up. That's what I want.
I remain very conflicted over it because I do think it puts a lot of pressure on these players and a lot of pressure on the captain of the team, Jalen Brunson. I think it puts a lot of pressure because Jose Alvarado, the Puerto Rican player, was already approached and asked, you know, will you go to the White House? And he said, I will do whatever the team decides to do. So it's probably going to be a decision that's made between the coach as well as the captain and all of the players.
Well, and the contrast matters. What you were saying about showing up there and standing tall. We just had a UFC fighter who said a degrading slur about a former first lady. Right. And why don't you show up and show them what real men look like?
Exactly.
This team has exemplified that over and over again.
And that was what I loved, like, again, as a new fan with Jalen Brunson. This guy is just the epitome of class. He is just somebody that kids can look up to. He's a great role model. That's such a strong juxtaposition, a man like him being at the White House compared to this UFC fight.
And he does it, and you're right, he does not have to accept, the team does not have to accept this president. They are showing the world as a winning team.
That's, I agree with
filled
that.
with
That's right.
black men. I can't stop saying it. I can't stop saying it.
And Latino men.
And Latino men. Because it's important. Because of the way our history, and frankly, not just our history, but women's history and white men's history. I know it sounds crazy, but all of our history is getting tattered and torn to shreds.
And it's the same office that President Obama was in. It's the same office
they all went when President
that John
Obama
Kennedy
was there.
was there.
Yeah.
It's the same office that a lot of great presidents sat in.
Yes.
So it's about the office. I agree with you.
It has to, for this, and for me, for this moment, it must be about more than him. It's why him being there didn't matter. Him being at the game didn't matter.
No.
He put some bad juju on that game.
He did. That was
they
the
came
only
back.
game they lost.
That's the only game they
It's
lost.
the only game. Everything he touches dies. It's the name of a book.
Sounds like me with the house.
I can't even say anything because it would still be wrong for me to say. I'll tell you all the stuff I was going to say. But before we go, let's take one more look at the Knicks celebration in New York City.